This is weird. Hey Barry,
Yeah, hi.
how you doing?
Hi.
I have an interesting situation here in that. Oh, is it starting? Ah, here we go. There's a little bit of me, and I can't see anything else. I can see Cynthia. She's here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Thank you.
Cool. Well, listen, I apologize. I have no idea what's going on. Am I? I've got a photo of me, but I haven't got a video of me in front of me.
Now we got the
Very,
same.
very weird. Hey, well, that's just the way it is this week. How are you guys anyway?
Good.
Good,
Fantastic.
thank you.
Listen, I'm absolutely thrilled to bits. Listen, I'm glad you could make it along, and we will crack on. Just give it a couple more minutes, and then hopefully people will join us. So, what have you guys been up to anyway this last week?
Oh, I got something to show you. So,
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
yeah. In fact, yeah, it's only part of it because the rest of it is yet to be done. But it's certainly going to, I hope, make a difference to a lot of people.
Okay,
And make a difference to me as well.
brilliant. Hey, that sounds exciting. I can't wait.
Yeah. It's something I've been talking about doing, and I've done it more or less. I finished it off.
I'm really pleased for you. That's awesome. And Cynthia, what about yourself? What have you been up to?
Oh, overwhelmed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I've got so many things going on at the same time
Okay.
that I've had to stop. I've had a lot of problems with my computer,
Oh dear.
so I've started back again today after I've taken it to the Apple shop. So, it's frustrating, really, more than anything. I didn't realize how much I depended on my Mac,
Wow.
how much we have to do. Oh, I can see you.
What have we got? A face or a video?
You've gone again.
Oh. Well, listen, Frank. Hello, Frank. How are you?
Hello. Hi guys. I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. I'm a bit two-dimensional. In fact, one-dimensional today. Unfortunately, I have no idea why.
Yeah, I can see. Oh no, I cannot see. You're all black in my screen.
Hey, anyway, you get the voice. And
Yeah, okay.
Abin, you're there as well, are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Abin, you've got a little blue circle with Abin written on
Yeah.
it. I'm guessing that's your head.
Yeah, that's
Awesome, awesome. So Frank, what have you been up to in the last week? Have you been busy? Have you been active? Have you been creating magic? What have you been doing?
Well, I wish I'd been creating magic, but that's not really the case.
Okay,
No, I've been quite busy with my company, so I only had a few hours to do the AMA stuff. And well, it's too bad that I only have so little time to really look into it. I'm working on module 7 now, so I make some progress, but I still need to set up my funnel.
okay.
And well, just need a few hours to do that, but I just can't seem to find these 2 hours.
Well, are you going to find time this week to be able to do that?
Yeah, I guess so. I scheduled Friday, actually the whole day to do this. So hopefully I can just put in some extra effort and do also the new module. And actually I'm looking forward to it because I really want to make some progress.
Good for you. Well, listen, go for that. Switch off your mobile phone
Yeah.
and say, I am feeling really sick. I can't come to the phone right now. Call me tomorrow.
Yeah, just switch
That'll
it
work.
off, eh?
Absolutely. Switch Facebook off as well. Now, there's a shop.
That's easy.
So, hey, listen, good luck with that. Well, this week and basically moving forward, what I want to do is for each of us, at the end of the call, just to share one action of what we're going to do this week. So you shared that. That's terrific. Abin, what about yourself? Hello! You're not a blue
No.
circle anymore.
No, not anymore.
Hey,
Right.
awesome. So,
Um,
what have you been up to this week, sir?
This week I've been like in the process of recreating my free opt-in offer because the one what I created was not what Gavin said, like something easy to consume. So I had to rechange my opt-in offer. At the moment I'm working trying to get that finished as quick as possible.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean what I created was a daily plan for blogging, but what Gavin said was it was not really easy to consume quick enough, so I can use it later on as part of the funnel, but not something. So I think I'm going in terms of recreating something, I might do maybe the top 10 or best plugins for WordPress, something along those lines, and create
Right.
a free report based on that.
Okay. Listen, fantastic.
So
That's
that's where I am
superb.
right now.
Good for you.
So yeah.
Well, listen, let's crank this up, guys. We got an awesome team here. We got to do some amazing stuff, and I'm gonna. Barry has something intimate to share with us all.
Well, not intimate.
Oh,
Intimate?
There you go.
Not
That's
really. Look in the chat, and you'll see this. You should get there's a link in there to Screencast, where there's a folder full of module 1 of my local SEO how-to guide course. I've done module 1 on the videos today. I'm going to redo video 3 because I must have been stuck in a phone box or something because there's a lot of heavy breathing in it. So. But never mind. The content is there, and it'll be worth getting your feedback. And you should need a password to get into it, which is I've also put there Baza41 SEO. So I think that's what it is.
Would you mind if I took that and shared that in the group page?
No, share it. Let people see. Let people see it, and any feedback that comes back from it, you're welcome to try it out. Because it'll work anywhere. Doesn't matter what you need. The whole thing that I do on this, it works. So there you go.
Well, this is now your official coming out parade. Boom. No, I'm only joking. That's terrific. So how do you feel about that?
Well, I've done. It's 4 modules long, and I am amazed that I've managed to get it finished. Apart from doing the videos, which I'm well up for. So I say I've done 3 of them today. I said the last one, I don't know how or why, I managed to stop the noise coming from the rest of the laptop. Or the fan on it is very noisy. I stopped that. I couldn't do it on this computer because I don't have the same video thing, and for some reason I couldn't get the volume correct. I couldn't get the volume right for the microphone. So I'll work on that, and then I'll probably use this machine to do the best because it's quieter. So, but either way around, 2 videos have worked out pretty well. The third one, as I said, the content is good enough. It's just a question of the odd that sort of thing,
Hey, listen.
heavy breathing. What am I doing?
Oh, here we go. You've had years of practice, I'm sure. You'll be fine.
You have to practice a heavy breathing. Yeah, I know.
Oh, sorry, that's what wasn't meaning. Oh.
Yeah, well, lately I've been when I've been to my singing tuition with Roger Blanford. We've sort of getting the you have to get the breathing right to sing anyway, and it's when you sort of go like that, it's sort of breathing in instead of breathing out. So, and you don't fill your chest; you feel your diaphragm up, and it literally, and possibly it's been sort of a bit of an after effect of that sort of thing.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't notice it consciously until I listened to the replay, to the actual thing, and I thought, here we go. But never mind.
Well, listen, all I'm going to say is fantastic, and congratulations for just getting it out and getting it done, which is brilliant. I'm so proud of you. And the value you have to offer other people is phenomenal. So, I'll look forward to going through that. I'm really, really chuffed to bits about that.
Well, each video is about 12 minutes long, so but that's just the introduction part. Some of the others might be a bit longer.
Right.
But it's going to go. It will be very, not so much intimate, but it will be, it will be a lot of stuff in there to go through. But if you do it bit by bit, it's all small processes. Once you've done one process, the next one is the same. So it just builds up from there. But once you've done it once, you just keep repeating and repeating and repeating. So it seems an awful lot, but I try to go through it step by step by step so that you can understand it, and then when you understand it fully, then you just implement it as you do it, and that's probably the best way. That's the way I usually do things: implement it as you go through, and when you see it, it all makes sense.
Okay,
and,
thank you.
It's good. Yeah.
Well, listen, we'll carve some time. So there's 3 videos you've got there?
3. There's well, I'm not sure. I think it's about 12 videos going to be altogether.
Wow. So if we work this,
videos.
well, that's absolutely phenomenal result. And no, congrats. Yeah, we'll have fun going and going through that. So
yeah, well, what I want to do is put this out, sort of get a feeler of what you feel, what anybody feels the value of it is. Because I mean, there's so many. I mean, you can go to a lot of places and they'll sell like a simple document for $47.
Yep.
With some of this information on. But there we go. This is more into it, and because of the way I'll show you how to do the keyword research, and so it's everything to do with SEO really.
Awesome.
But if you just want to do the local stuff, it shows you how to do the citations and and what you need to do for all the local directories and things like that. But that is everywhere in the world. It doesn't make any difference. That's what Google looks for. It's what all the search engines look for. So it's relevant for anywhere you are, anywhere. So
well, that's great because you've now confused me completely. So I need to watch the videos now.
Yeah, it explains what it is. It's just jargon basically, but you'll hear these things.
Great sales ploy there, Barry. Just throwing a few technical words, completely screw my brain up, and I'll have to go and watch it now.
Yeah. Well,
can we be an affiliate, Barry?
Of course you can. Of course you can. Yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Listen, if we go through it and give you some feedback on the first 3 vids, and then guys, are you okay to do that this just in the next couple of days or whatever if you get a moment? 30 odd minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Thank you very much.
You superstar, Barry. Awesome. Congratulations.
So the rest of it's just going together. I mean, I know you've seen, or some of you have seen the video on the siloing. There's going to be a smaller part of that, but it's going to be. I talk more about how to arrange your content and things like that. But it's even for local stuff. it's relevant for everything. So I just put it in there as a matter of course. So.
Well, hugely exciting, and I was watching some of the 3-minute, the Ray Higdon stuff, and really, really good as well. But take that and take what you're putting together there, and it really is all about dominating your local niche and your niche in general.
Yeah.
So very exciting. There's a lot of stuff going to happen with this group, guys. It's going to be awesome.
Can I ask a question just quickly, Barry?
Yeah.
Is there a big difference between local SEO and SEO? If you know what I mean. If I got a website for that's not local but very specific for certain keywords, is there a big difference if I want to do something local or not?
Yes. It's a heck of a lot easier to rank for local than it is to rank for worldwide.
Okay.
So that is the difference. But if you can rank for worldwide, when you put your local bits into it as well, that means you will rank for local anyway. The magic with local is if we look at the Google 7-pack and or what any of the search engines, they have like a local little pack which is on page 1 of their listings, and it normally lists 7 businesses. That is also in one of those videos already. That's in module 1 anyway. And then because you have the opportunity, if you have a business where somebody can, the only criteria you need is a business name, a phone number, that's for your local area, a proper address, so not a PO box or anything like that, and a means for people to be able to meet you. And even if they come to your house and meet you face to face, that's fine. So as long as you have what is known as a presence in the area, in the locality, you'll qualify for a listing. And if you can get into that listing, and you put that in, you will, if you already got a site that's ranking very well, as long as you mention your local area on your site or on your pages somewhere, then you'll start to appear on this the local 7-pack. But what also happens is if you go into, like I mentioned, electrician, because I was an electrician for 30 years, electrician in Cardiff, which is like 30 miles away from where I am. But you can move that around. You can put Cardiff electrician, electricians in Cardiff, electrical contractor, anything like that, and just move things around, have different types of keywords around that thing, as long as your site is based on your specific niche and is split up maybe into different areas because you have different skill sets within that overall niche. Then you create the local, you will create the authority, but you also create it for a local thing. So if you can do that and reproduce that on something that spreads out even more, what you're going to do is bring more local people into it. And what will happen then, you'll start ranking maybe number 1, number 2, or you'll have a page on number 1, a different page maybe number 2. You may be in the Google 7-pack. You may be you may have another 2. I've seen instances where certain sites that have gone through this, that have built this sort of authority up, and they've got six on the ranking, and they've also got they've also got a Google AdWords campaign, and they're stuck on the Google AdWords as well because they're ranking so well. But they've got 6 or 7 on the front page listings, so they could totally dominated it. So it's possible. It's all according to it's all according to what your competition is, and that's why the research is so important.
Very good. Excellent.
Thanks.
Well, that's fantastic. Please excuse me. Abin, do you have any questions you'd like to open up to the group?
Yeah, I have one question. I have a couple of questions. We have to create our group, our fan page group, community kind of thing.
Yeah.
What I wanted to ask is I don't know what name to give it in terms of for my community. That's what I was stuck on, because my focus is on blogging and and Facebook, but I didn't want to. Didn't know what to call my group, so I thought let me get suggestions from you lot and see what kind of name I could create.
Guys, what can you think? I've drawn a blank there. What do you think for a bean?
Sorry, what? Sorry about that. What's your
My niche is
blogging? What's your
blogging.
blog?
Yeah.
Abeen's blogging community, ABC for short.
Okay.
ABC of blogging.
Nice.
Abeen's blogging community. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, Barry. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Need Rachel McGregor. She'd pop one out in 2 seconds.
You're right.
I remember going to the challenge when I went to the thing in Edinburgh, the Internet MLM Summit in Edinburgh, and they gave Rachel and Jay Roberts a challenge to come up with a headline. Jay was there for about 15 minutes scratching his head, and what was he going to say about this? And Rachel, in 10 seconds, had it all written down, bang, and it was there, smack in front of him.
Brilliant.
Absolutely, and you know, you just need someone like that very often. Just come up and say, bang, wow. It just comes out. So.
Yeah.
But it's something to work with, something to start with. You know, I'll find something to come up with that may help somebody think of a better one.
So a bean that helps, yeah.
Yeah, that helps. One other thing, you know, Gavin also talked about create your find your main people. I'm trying to think of who should I look for to create my main people for my community. So like my what's the word he was saying in one of the modules? He was talking about your key people.
Yep.
Yeah, go on.
Who do you resonate with? Who do you feel your audience is? Who's your target audience?
Yeah.
Who do you want to attract into your life? I'll share with you something. This may help. I was speaking to a friend of mine in the States, lovely, really amazing lady, and you know sometimes you can't see yourself. You can't see yourself when you look in a mirror, but other people see you and see who you are and how good you are and blah blah blah, what you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Well, I was speaking to Deanna, and she was commenting on when I first met her. I was speaking on stage for a lady called Anne Sieg, and it was really, really good fun. Knew my subject matter, all that kind of stuff. Was confident and made people, 140 people in the room, made them all feel comfortable and warm to me, etc. And as we were having this conversation, which was about an hour and a half long, and she was kind of digging into my brain, which is why it was an hour and a half long, very hard material, and I've been looking at kind of passions and a meaning and a direction and what I actually want to do, who I want to serve, and all that kind of stuff. And I was reflecting on, I cannot stand negative people. And then it went beyond that, and we're having this conversation. It was like, who do I really want to surround myself with? And it's people who provide energy. It's people who they're on a journey. They're looking. They're exciting to be about. They enjoy adventures. They enjoy, doing crazy stuff. And then we talked about Russell Brunson, who certainly in his storytelling with ClickFunnels, he basically wanted. He did research, and he just went onto Google and he chose Mary and Bob, and basically, fundamentally, what he was looking for people that were earning between 1,000 and 5 grand a month, but who felt they should be earning a lot more, but were stuck, because he could serve them. Whereas previously he was trying to sell stuff to everyone. But now he knows who his target audience is, and then he's got his value ladder upsell to the point where he actually charges people 100 grand and 10% of their sales until he's created $1 million out of it. But they obviously get multi-millions. So he's got this huge back end of like $1 million, and people are paying him. And I know a couple of friends of mine are like paying him. And so his target audience were male and female, 1,000 to 5 grand. It wasn't male, it wasn't female, it was both. But they both had different specific things they wanted to do, but roughly speaking it was 1,000 to 5 grand, interpersonal development, wanted more out of life. Does that help at all?
Yeah, that helps. That helps. Thank you.
So choose who you want to be around. And I've been reading a book called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and there are the wealth files. There's 17 wealth files, and one of them is it's basically rich. The wealth files are rich and poor. Rich people believe I create my life. Poor people believe life happens to me, and it goes on through that. It talks about here, number 7, rich people associate with positive, successful people. Poor people associate with negative or unsuccessful people. Now, I've just finished a consultancy gig, and I've been coming back home from doing the consultancy stuff. I've been there for 9 months, and it's now terminated, but I've been there for 9 months, and I'd had no energy when I came home because I was trying so hard to make the thing work and make the company work. But the presence of the owner and family exhausted me because you're always thinking, what are they going to do next? So I've now come to the conclusion I'm never going to work with people unless they inspire me with their dreams.
Yeah, good for you, Dave.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, sorry, a bit of monologue there. I do apologise, but I'm 50 years old. I've got another 50 years to go, and I don't want to spend time with a bunch of tossers, basically.
Same as it is, Dave.
Well, don't sit on the fence. But
No.
you know what? So, but what was happening in the conversation with Diana tonight was so illuminating. And then she said something even more profound. She said, "David, I want you to write an ebook." And I'm going, about what? I don't even know what direction I'm going in. And she said, "I don't care. Start from birth and just start writing. Whatever comes out, you will find the right stuff." And I'm going, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever floats the boat, really. It's whatever you're passionate about, what do you want to do, just start writing stuff. And all of a sudden it'll just fly out, and that's what it'll be.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've been literally talking about passion there. There's a book called The Passion Test, which is absolutely superb. And then I was looking at a couple of other books, and I came across a couple of e-books. One called There's 25 Questions to Help You Find Your Passion by a guy called Henry Juntila, who's Swedish. It's really good, and it costs like £2 or something like that on Kindle. If you're looking to define your passions, go on Kindle, and I think it's 25 questions to find your passions or something like that. Henry Juntila, Henri. Honestly, it's really, really good. And he said, read it once, and then every day read one chapter, and at the end of it there's a PDF, and you just download it, and then you scribble every day. And I'm only on day 1. I've read it once, but I'm only on day 1, but I'm just going, okay, David, I'll just do this exercise and see what happens. And I was reading the notes about an hour ago, and I went, bloody hell, what a great start. So if we've got meaning, something I read the other day, it was our passions are the guiding light to our purpose. Therefore, if you can define what you're truly passionate about and get rid of everything else, you will move towards your purpose and thus serve the people that require to be served on the journey. So, anyway, hope that helps. But that's my monologue over. I do apologise. Cynthia, what about yourself? What questions do you have that we may be able to assist or guide you with? And by the way, questions are a great way of sharing what's inside you, and our answers may or may not be able to assist you, but it may act as a guiding post, a signpost.
Yeah. Right, question I have is some help with the JV Zoo setting up. I have set up the account, managed to do that today and got an ID and everything. Do you need to have a get response email?
I'm going to delegate that to someone else because
No.
I don't know.
No, you can use GetResponse, you can use Aweber. If you want to, well, you could just use, are you an MLSP, Cynthia?
No,
No?
no.
You can use MailChimp.
I've
MailChimp,
got Aweber.
you've got Aweber.
Yeah.
But if you've got Aweber, you don't need GetResponse.
Oh, right.
They're very similar.
Right, it just suggested that we did that.
You can use GetResponse, but it means, you know, if you've already got subscribers on Aweber, you'll have to transfer them over. I prefer Aweber, in all honesty, because I'm used to it. But there is not a problem, really, either way around. If you've not got anybody, it's just a preference.
Oh,
I know
okay.
certain people prefer GetResponse, but GetResponse, Aweber, they are very, very similar. If you didn't have any autoresponder, and just to start you off, you can use MailChimp. So if anyone had, because you can have 2,000, I think it's up to 2,000 subscribers for free. So.
Right. I wasn't sure why, you know.
No,
I
it doesn't.
thought
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. If it's a coding issue or something, you know, anything like that, you know, the procedures are very similar. It's just that I think Aweber is a lot easier to get links from, and it certainly works in a much easier way for me. So
how do you link them?
well, you can actually you can actually get well, GetResponse does it. I know Aweber does it. I think GetResponse in some ways does it better. They do like a capture page. You can do your own capture page on GetResponse, but you can do a similar sort of thing on Aweber as well. But Aweber will share to Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah.
as will GetResponse. But I think from the point of view of using, from a usability point of view, Aweber is a lot easier than GetResponse, especially if you're new to it.
I'm familiar with that, so I think.
Stick with what you're familiar with.
Thank you.
I wouldn't do any different. Yeah, they work so very similarly that, and if it's forms, if you can make a form on Aweber, you can make a form on GetResponse. It makes no difference.
Okay.
All it is just a means of capturing people's information to be able to put them onto a newsletter or email list or whatever you want to call it, to be able to market to them. And that's what it is. It's a marketing tool. That's all it is. Both of them are. So,
Yeah, great. Thank you.
okay.
Terrific. Thank you very much. Barry, have you got any questions that we can help you with?
I don't know. I've done a lot of talking today. Haven't I?
Okay.
Well, at the moment, I'm sort of on a bit of a high, so because I seem to be getting through things pretty well. I've got a lot of things planned to move forward. Once this course is out of the way, I have noticed, and I have to do a little bit of research to find out why, and where all this activity is coming from and why it's coming in. I'm not going to complain about it because I seem to be getting like 2 or 3 subscribers every day now going through my blog, and I've not done anything that I know of. In fact, I've not posted on there for a while, and yet I'm still getting 2 or 3 subscribers a day. I'm not going to complain, but I would like to know where they're coming from and why, and I probably will find that out. But I don't know. There we go. That's where we are.
Pretty good.
Totally exciting.
Mm.
Hey, we'll come and get some of your secret sauce.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, that's terrific, Barry.
Yeah.
And Frank, what about yourself? Do you have a question that?
Yeah, yeah.
Go, go.
Actually, I have, and it's a very easy question, I think. What I've seen is I haven't really set up my profile within Networking Superstars, but if I look at my profile page, I see only things of my referrer. So wherever you click, you go to one of the products, as you know, but they're all with my referral IDs. And I thought that if you have your own profile page and someone clicks on, let's say, well, one of the products, that you will get the referring money for it,
You
and
will.
not your referral. Is that correct?
You will.
You know what I mean?
If you have referred somebody and they've signed up through you, Frank, you will. What
Yeah.
you see is so like because I come in fairly early and I've known Gavin. Gavin is my referrer. So I signed up with Gavin initially, although it's his own product, whichever. And everywhere it shows I was referred by Gavin Mumford, which is that's the way it's meant to work. But when you refer somebody in, when they go to the page on their account, or they've been cookied, when they purchase a product and they are cookied to you, you will get a commission.
Okay, so
It's the way
Yeah.
it's basically the way the plugin works. And
yeah,
you know,
I figured it was with the MLSP and things like that, but I thought if they go to if someone comes on your profile page, that the links that were there, they were all linked to you, but not to
yes,
your
that's
referral.
yeah. But if you go onto your profile page,
Yeah.
you are cookied to Gavin or whoever, and because you have been signed up by them, the system automatically takes to show that if you buy anything, that person is the referrer, and that's what happens.
Of course.
And then
Of
that
course.
passes on down the line. So whoever you have referred, it'll be you that shows up when they go to their own profile.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually quite clear. Yeah. And logical. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's how
Thanks.
the plugin works. So
Yeah.
the way maybe to do it, just so as you can check it, is to ask someone just to go in and just say, well, am I showing up when you go on your profile? And if you are, then it is. That's definitely the way it works. I'm sure that's how it works anyway. So
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
how it is. It must work that way, or the system would just go, something wrong here. What's going on? Why is he showing up? He didn't sign himself up. What's going on? And the whole thing would just probably explode. So it has to be logical, and that's the way the system. You know, if it didn't do that, it would be illogical.
Yeah. No, but it makes sense, of course. If I look at my own page, that my referral is there, or the links are from him.
Yeah.
And if someone who is under me, just put it, I don't know if that's proper English, but you know what I mean, then of course my links will be there. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Guys, listen, this has been awesome, and again, I'm champing a bit to go and see Barry's stuff. So, do we have any? Right, I'm just quickly going to any other questions, or are we going to get straight into what our singular task for this week's going to be? Silence is golden. Right. Okay.
No questions.
Frank, if there's one thing you were going to achieve this week, what is it going to be?
Definitely setting up the funnel.
Okay. Awesome. That's fantastic. Cynthia, what's your one thing going to be?
Well, two things. The Facebook fan page and the Facebook community. Will definitely be done.
Excellent. Fantastic. Congratulations. Barry?
I think I've already sold it, haven't I? I'm going to definitely finishing this course off now in the next couple of days. So it will be a case of this link will still be valid for every part of that course, so you'll be able to go on as it's posted on and updated now throughout the week. You'll be able to see the rest of the videos anyway. So you know, if you want to bash through it, fine.
Terrific.
So you know, there'll be more on there tomorrow. Well, there'll be more on there till it's finished, and once it's finished, I'll be passing it on to a couple of other people to look at as well, so as I can get some testimonials to put onto whatever. So, and then you know, try and get this thing up and running and put it onto my which is going to be updated SEO blog or SEO website, because I don't use it like a blog. And it'll be put on there, and I'll probably sell it through PayPal and whatever, and give access, and probably put a members thing on there.
Awesome. Good for you. So you're going to get through the rest of your videos this week?
Oh yeah, yeah. All the basis of it is done. All it is just sit down and basically read it off and put the things, and just perfect it and put it right.
So Barry,
yeah.
Barry, maybe you told the other guys on this hangout, but what price level are you going to put your product up for?
I don't really know. That's what I mean. Like I say, it's 4 modules. I know Rob 4's product is $297. I think it's going to be easily worth as much as that. But whether it'll be do it for less and offer more, since it's, you know, the first one I've done. But there again, it is a biggie. It's something that I've spent a lot of time on. But I'm not so like I said. I mean, you can go and you can pick up like PDF documents and things which cover some of what this course offers. It doesn't cover all, and they're selling that for $47. But then they do an offer for like $7 at the time to get people in to buy more. But then once those things are finished, so I mean, I might just do like a start-off sale, do like, you know, like everyone else does, in a sort of say, well, you know, for the first one it's going to be like $47 or something like that, and then we got to 97 and 157. I might just put it on 197.
Okay.
But let's see what the value is and see where we end up. I mean, if any of you got any ideas and you think it's worth more, then, you know, we can talk about it. If you've got people who are prepared to buy it and you've got, you know, the affiliate is there, I mean, it's an opportunity, you know, to see where we're going.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Right.
awesome. And Abin, what about yourself in the?
Yep, I'm gonna go through Barry's course, and set up my community and also get my free opt-in offer completed. That's my 3 things I'm gonna get done for next week.
Fantastic! How exciting is that? Barry, I'm going to enjoy your course, and thank you very much again for sharing that with us, and happily give you feedback and lots of things. I will come back, John, and regarding what I want to do as well. But for me, this week I'm trying to define my direction, particularly vis-a-vis related to my passions. So obviously we discussed earlier on about, you know, only working with people with dreams, and, you know, a bit of, well, definitely positivity, but also the I'm redefining my wealth blueprint as well, round about the Secrets of the Millionaire Mind Wealth Files, and just focusing on, when I wrote it down, all 17, 8 out of 17 I was in the poor category, as in poor mindset, and I went, isn't that interesting? So I'm readjusting my wealth profile, my wealth blueprint, my financial blueprint, to focus on playing the money game to win, thinking big, all that kind of stuff. So so those are 2 things for me. But on the back of that, I'm going to take Diana's advice and just start writing my journey. and then just see what transpires in order that I can move forward in the right direction. So that's where I'm at. So it'll be an interesting week.
Yeah. Hey Dave, can I just ask a small question?
Yeah.
The book about is it the book from Anthony Morrison?
No, it's Harv Eker.
Harv Eker. Ah, yeah, I did a course
Harv
with him.
Yeah. Did you do the MMI? Did you?
No, well, I must be honest. I forgot about the name. It was with Mind Valley Academy.
Yeah.
I can look it up. I'll share it next time with you
Okay.
because it was very interesting.
Brilliant. Well, listen, I
Okay,
know it's
thanks.
Harv Eker's Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and I must say I'm on the second reading of it, but it's coloured in highlighters, and I've been writing in the margin, all sorts of stuff. So I have defaced a book, big time.
Is it the one with touch your heart and say I have a millionaire mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch your heart, and then touch your yeah. Here's one.
Yeah.
Declaration: place your hand on your heart and say, I create the exact level of my financial success. Touch your head and say, I have a millionaire mind.
Yeah.
But you got to do it with an American accent.
Yeah.
Anyway, shouldn't tell you, Mickey, he's enormously successful and he's created amazing results. So for people. So yeah. So that's my journey, guys, and I'll look forward to sharing with you. So have fun this week. Keep smiling. If you need any help, reach out in the group. We're here to help each other. What I want to do is see each and every one of you achieve your God-given potential, which is inside you, and then serve other people around the world and change their lives. That's what my hope out of this group's going to be.
Yeah. And any testimonials you can help me out with, guys, if you think that's useful, just pass them on, and I can put them into a good sales letter.
There we go. Barry's magic. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well done, guys. Thank you so
Thanks,
much for your time.
Have a good week.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.